Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. So today I'm bringing you the first part of a brand new series I'm going to be doing on a brand new mod which has just been released on open beta called the Great War mod for Hearts of Iron 4. Now this mod has actually been around, some people have had early access and there's videos on YouTube about it, but it has just been released today on the Steam Workshop, so if you are a Hearts of Iron fan and you don't know about this, I do recommend you checking it out. As from what videos I've seen so far and what I've read on it, it does look very interesting. Now what I'm going to do in this video is explain a little bit of who I am at the moment in terms of the nation I'm going to play as, show you a couple of the features, and basically get on with the game. So currently the version is 0.1.3 and I am currently playing as Austria-Hungary. So as you can imagine, what the mod basically follows is a period from 1910 and it's going to be progressing throughout the Great War, World War I and beyond. Now, as you can see, some of the main differences is the map itself. Austria-Hungary is all of Austria and Hungary. There's all that region there. You can see Serbia over there, Montenegro, the German Empire, which is spread in it has Danzig. They also have some territories over here as well. The United Kingdom, Germany's got a lot of territory over here. I wasn't familiar about a lot of the regional control. Abyssinia. That then became Ethiopia, from right, yeah. A lot of the control the Germans had in Africa back then, so this could be quite interesting. But yeah, so the main thing obviously is a lot of the map changes which you can see. What we're going to do is work through the focus trees, have a look at that, as I've done a lot of changes for several of the nations, especially the major nations involved. You can see currently I'm Franz Joseph I. National focus is very interesting. It's a lot of things I'm going to go down. There's a lot of new things on here. Wow, there's a hell of a lot. We're not going to go through each and every single one, but you do have your normal industrial ones, ones to increase obviously infrastructure, your military building factory, your military factories, your civilian factories, which are over there. Yep. Dockyard expansions, airfield expansions for your navy. Zeppelin focus. Ooh, we'll have a look at that shortly. Renewed triple alliance is something we're going to be looking at straight away anyway with this nation. Now let's have a look at research, as this is very interesting. Now as you can see, the year does start at 1900. We do have the initial weapons, basic equipment. Weapons 1 goes up, improved infantry equipment. Weapons 2, weapons 3, 4, up to 5, and it starts moving to the period of where Hearts of Iron 4 normally plays at in general of World War II. And you get the upgraded equipment. So we're not really looking at the end of the table. We're going to be looking at the early stages. You see also there's flamethrowers, trench mortars, early light machine guns, early motorized ambulances. That's cool. And then also, yeah, paratroopers don't come in for quite a while. And you have numerous different levels of marines, because obviously we can use marines back in this stage, and they're going to upgrade later on down the line. Now support battalions. This also gets increased. It's going to be started back in the 1900s and work up to 1945. Austro-Hungarian vehicles at the moment in time. Is there anything new on here? I think it's all about the same. Obviously radios we can't use yet. Signal company, but no radios up until... Wait, can we actually... We can research radios now. Okay. So armour. Now, once again, we're starting early on, so we do get the armoured cars at first. We can then work on tank prototypes, so we can just stick down the armoured cars all the way down to 1934, which is probably something we're going to use quite extensively with our armies and expand our empire. Tank prototypes here, we can do the early heavy tanks, light tanks. Now, I know there was a male version, super heavy tank. Oh no. Early heavy tank, early super heavy tank. Wow. 1936, then you go down your light tank route, and then you get to the normal tank routes, which there isn't really... Yeah, there's no generalised tanks for that kind of thing, so that's why it's doing it as it is at the moment. Now, on the artillery tab, you do start with heavy artillery. As you can see, your siege artillery upgrades, heavy artillery. Wow. That's cool. All the way down to 1936 when it starts expanding out, then into your anti-tank and your anti-air. Your Lang Doctrine does have another one on now, the Cult of Offensive Doctrine, which is the new one on this tab. And you can see it's Mass Charge, entrenching battalions. It's a lot of things which are going to be involving you basically will want scenarios. In terms of naval, they do go back once again. Pre-dreadnoughts and dreadnoughts, armoured cruisers, battle cruisers. Dreadnoughts was some of the deadliest things in World War One. Seaplane carriers, obviously normal carriers, and you move up to as battleships, as heavy cruisers, so on and so forth. Now, naval doctrine, I believe it's the High Seas Fleet. Yep, that's the new one there. So you can see there with High Seas Fleet, Destroyer Organisation, Battleship Organisation, and Capital Ship Armour. That's something we're definitely going to be using, as capital ships are going to be key in terms of our navy. In air, once again, this is cool. You do get to use airships. You get to use quite a lot of the old stuff for quite a long time. This game's going to be a good 20-30 years. So the game really does expand now. You're going to be progressing through a long period of time. Not sure what the events are. There is going to be new events in this, but I'm unsure when they're going to take place. But there's a hell of a lot of things going to be happening at different times. But we can unlock airships. You've got your early aircraft, early fighters, early bombers, your seaplanes, and then you're going to get your modern stuff. Jet fighters and so on and so forth. Flying Corps is the one which we're going to be using. I don't know if you can use this and then use one of these later on. Force rotation. Formation flying. Requires air veteran initiative. So I might be able to get later on. Okay, in engineering, as you can see, then we do have early stages again as well before the usual ones you're familiar with, which starts with electrical engineering. Your research time, you've got your communication stuff. We have chemical research, as obviously they just used to use mustard gas and other chemicals in the First World War, so we can do these first and obviously later on go down the atomic route. And in industry, once again, before we get to the main features which you're fully aware of, you do unlock other ones, so modern hospitals, your industry, what else we've got here? Mining, obviously for coal and things like that, I believe that would have been. I wonder what resources are in this. I'll have to have a look. Anti-aircraft gun support, reinforced concrete, defensive bunkers, so on and so forth. So what we're going to look at next is diplomacy is going to be the same. Yes, who trade is, but no, actually trade is different because now we have coal and wood. What we're missing from before? Did we have 6 before? 8. Chrome we had, wood we had, aluminium we had, steel. Are these two different? That's just added on. We didn't have 6 before, did we? I've lost it. I think they just added on. So coal and wood is a resource we have to look for now. We can see all the resources. What resources do we have and what we're heavy in? Coal we have a lot. Oil we have a little bit. Wood we should have lots of wood. There's nothing we're really massively on resources. Quite a lot of aluminium, wood. Jim has a lot of coal. Now, for us, we're probably going to be moving down in this campaign towards the... Oh my gosh. That's going to have to deal with it later on. We're probably going to move towards Romania, Serbia, and Bulgaria is going to be our initial targets for our campaign. There's a lot of oil down here which we're going to want to take. So we're going to have to keep that in mind. In terms of construction, the only really main difference here is obviously we can't do land forts yet because we need defensive bunker, but we can build trenches. Now, obviously, when you build a military factory, you'll click on a, say it like that, so get rid of that. But when you click on a trench, you get to use the individual ones. Build a trench network. Now, what does a trench do? Trenches are used to shelter troops. It provides a good defense bonus to the defender. When leading an assault, you should attack from multiple directions to reduce trench effectiveness. So, I don't know how long they take to build. 26th of May, what we're on now. 26 days that's going to take, 25, 26 days. So, that could be good on some certain fronts, particularly this against the Soviets, against, well, Russia at this point. A trench network up here could be important to help us defend against them. So that's something we'll look at that stage. Now, production is all pretty much going to be the same, apart from the fact that we'll be producing new things. Now, currently at the moment in time, what can we produce? Field archers have been produced, horse-drawn vehicles, and equipment. We're not Let's get that off, sorry. Can we produce anything here? Our car. Airplane, scout aircraft, which is going to be close, air support planes, and airships. And naval. Some subs, dreadnoughts, battle cruisers, light armoured cruiser, protected cruiser, destroyer. Let's have a look at the differences of those. Okay, so that's production. Now, recruitment. Let's have a look at the units we've got. So, the Landwehr Division, if I probably slaughtered that name. I'm not going to try and pronounce these. That one looks to be your basic, normal army infantry divisions. So, we do have, is these classed as brigades? I believe it is. So, we've got 6 there. Recon. Engineering, artillery. That's quite good. Here's a more specialised one. They've got extra field hospital and logistics company. What's this one? That's a small one. Probably won't use that one. Probably use these two mainly. Your mountaineers, troops. Then we do have a division for the armoured car and infantry. So not a lot there. A lot probably expanding down the line. Equipment-wise, at the moment, we do have 100 convoys, which we have there. We've got no ships by the looks of things. Do we have any ships? We do have ships. What we got? We've got 3 battle cruisers, 11 battleships, 12 light cruisers, 18 destroyers, and 6 coastal submarines. Aircraft-wise, we've got 3 close air support, 3 strategic bombers. Is that going to be classed as... Yes, it's classed as these airships. And in army, we currently have 66 divisions. We've got 53 normal infantry divisions, 10 cavalry, 3 mountain. Okay, so let's let this tick along nicely. Research-wise, what we need to do is we are going to look at basically usual industry side stuff. So production efficiency cap, we can have supply consumption minus 1%. Oh, that's interesting. What's this? Neighbours building trench. I could already build trench. We'll get that done anyway. Second one we're going to do production efficiency cap. Is there anything to help us research? Make us research quicker. Reinforce rate 2, research minus 1. Submarine attack. Oh, that's cool. What is that? Torpedo propulsion. Reduce our research time. Anything we can do up in infantry side of things. What year we're on? We can't do these yet. We don't really need marines at the moment, so that's fine. Support battalions. What is this? Welcome to the Great War. You are a veteran player of House of Iron Saga and you want to experience a new challenge. We add a new difficulty to the game. Pick one of the 4 options and see how good you are. What the hell? Tonight we die in hell. That's manpower minus 300. Manpower minus 2. Not today, I can leave it. Or Tinky Winky Ho. Gains national spirit to which grants entrenchment speed plus 25%, planning speed plus 25%, supply consumption minus 25%, division recovery rate 15%, reinforce rate 2%. That's going to severely make things easier. We can do nothing or make it hard. We're going to do nothing. Just stick down the middle. Right, so we are using hospitals in some of our more experienced ones, but we're not going to do that at the moment. Armour. Not what we can do right now, to be fair. 1910, we can do stuff with artillery. So upgrade the artillery. Now, in terms of construction, what do we have? We need to change some of our national focus later on. Should we start producing these? So that produces a small number of those. That'll do fine for now. Producing no aircraft. $5 a year. My God, it's going to take a while. What else on here can we build? We're not going to build any of that. We're going to knock up... We've got 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we are currently producing a dreadnought. Where's our harbour? we don't have coastlines here, so keep it there. Protect the cruiser there. That's it. Right, okay, we're going to need to start out some fleets soon. So everything we're producing, that's sorted out. Navy-wise, actually, do you want to produce any submarines? Coastal or normal? Let's get a normal submarine. Put them there. Right, so we're pumping out some submarines as well. We need to get some divisions, 3 civilian factories. So what do we want to build? Civilian factories need to be pumped up. Knock those up like that, and then knock up to the max. Note factories as well. When that's been done, what I do want to do, a trench network along here. To the off. Yeah. Go trench network down here. I need one more here. Because that could cause issues. Okay, so we're not gonna go, let's have the national focus now. What I want to do is there's a few things here I need to have a look at. Right. Are these mutually exclusive? No, they're not. These are. So create renew triple alliance. So democratic bonus with Germany and Italy. Assertive position to the east. Anti-Russian policy. Romanian rapprochement. Doesn't want to go to war. Manpower increases massively. So we organise a realm. Fortify Italian borders. Huh. So we're not going to piss anyone off in a minute. We're going to renew the Triple Alliance. Good modifier. So export focus for now. Civilian economy. We can't do anything else with that. Export focus. Leave that. Limited conscription. We've got enough troops. Death of Edward the 7th. Elsewhere's life namesake era have drawn to a close. Though in a state of grief, the new King George V has received his coronation time. We'll tell if he can solve the turbulent situation in Britain that he has inherited. Okay, so export focus is the same. We're going to stick at limited conscription, which we can't do anyway. That's going to stay as it is. No divisions in training. Now, we do need to organise a lot of things. First of all, our navies. What do we have? These might as well be combined. What are these? So that's what? 11 destroyers, 2 battleships. Destroyers, battleships. Battleships. Battle cruiser. We need more ships till we get them pumped out. So we are gonna. Who have we got here? Number of ships the first time. Level 3. This is probably gonna be his main fleet. So we're gonna deal with that later on. We need destroyers. We need more docks. Is there any ships down here? No, there isn't. Law organisation. Okay, aircraft are currently in reserve, I believe. No, they're not. Do we have any? There. Up to the Russian border. They can stay where they are. Okay, now. Six divisions. What do we have? A lot of garrison type divisions. So we're going to knock some of these off. Keep the garrison ones to basically, these like reserve ones. some of these out. Some of these are going to garrison our territory. Okay, yeah, no, this is doing my nutting as well. I can imagine it's bad for y'all watching, but we'll get through it. How many of these have we got? These are going to be the troops who stay at home. They're not going to be ones who do any big fighting. Okay, so they're going to go into a new army. Everyone else, go to a second army. 59 divisions. Now we need to split that in two. 20. Okay, so 3 armies. So this is the home defense one. Who should we have? Fort attack. We just need a basic one. And he's going to garrison the country. Don't feel like enough bloody divisions to do this. Bloody divisions to do this. So the country's a garrison. Right, take that off. The coast. Vienna. Budapest. Anywhere else? Prague. Aim to do that. Okay, so 24 armies in a division. Who's going to have army 2? Attack 20%. Fort attack. Now these guys are going to have a front line over here. New command over here as well. Front line. Down there. Okay, that'll do for the time being. So, what do we want to do now? Speed up a little, I suppose. No divisions. Let's get some trained up. What the hell is this? Where do I want to build them then? Budapest? How many runs? 5 runs initially. Do I want to train any of these? Ah, might as well. Albanian revolt. The Albanians refuse to submit to the Turks. A new Albanian uprising beginning in Kosovo. Northern Mountains. Ottoman government declared martial law and sent the military expedition. Okay, we're going to build 8 of that. Right, I'll let that tick along. So everything's tick along nicely. Go and modifier. What do we want to change? Anything yet? What's this? Partisans, trade deal. No, political power gain 15%. Air-based construction, naval-based construction, rocket site. That's good. National unity. Civilian, military factory construction speed. Dockyard construction. There's nothing for civilian. First political power game, that's what we're going to work on. And just let this tick along. They like us. Italy don't. France don't. Romania don't. They do. Ottomans like us. The Russians aren't too bad with us either. South African independence. Oh, so they're independent now. Ah, they are. Nice. Okay, so wait a minute, is that cut off now, the British Empire? It is. That kingdom is. So I wonder what is going to. Who's that? German Empire. We're in the same central power. Major central powers. Us and Austria-Hungary, so we can go. Who's in the Comintern? Nobody. Who's in there? Greece in there. Nope. We're central powers. These are major countries. Germany, Qing Dynasty, and the Russia likes us. Okay, so that's why they've just been moving in and out. So we're garrisoning positions where it need to be garrisoned. And they're going to keep moving around. Okay, and we do have troops on particular lines. This is a particular area we are interested in. And we'll be sending up war goals there eventually. It's Army 3. We do have plenty of units at the moment to do that, but I think for the time being we should just hold steadfast. What are we building? Specific runs. Available aircraft. Do we have any air bases down here? How many air bases do we have? 1. 2. That needs changing. I've got none over here. Got 1 there. 2 there now when we build them. And 1 there. That's pretty poor. How many can we hold at this airbase now with that? Just 200. I can't see a lot of aircraft being used. I'll see how it pans out. But we do have aircraft in reserve now. What's this? Oh, it's Ottoman Albania. Okay. New Triple Alliance. Sweet. Details. Okay, the Triple Alliance is quite bluntly the only thing keeping us on the map. Transformation done. We would be downright fools not to continue to seek accord with its signatories. And continue to ensure and validate the alliance to this day. Okay, so secure Italian loyalty or strengthen ties with Germany. That's minus 20. So Germany or Italy. My military experience. Ooh. We do want organising the realm soon. Goodwill propaganda. So we're going to strengthen ties with Germany. We've done research on trench building, oil extraction, resource gain, efficiency 3%. We can do supply consumption minus 1%. That could be handy. Construction speed 3%. Okay, sweet. What the hell is that? Japan and Korea made one. Japan-Korea Annexation Treaty. The Korean Empire, a Japanese puppet state since the assassination of Queen Min in 1895, has just signed a treaty with the Japanese government that resulted in full annexation. Though the Russian Empire and the United States are complaining about this measure, no official action has been taken against Japan yet. It seems that Korea's long legacy will go out with nothing more than a whimper. Oh well. Emirate of Nejd. Oh my gosh. Empire of Japan. And that's that. I like this so far. I'm keen to see how things are going to go down. We need to definitely deal with our production situation. I need more destroyers. Need more naval docks. could take light cruisers, battle cruiser. Select. Oh, for God's sake! Right, I know. I've got an idea. We're going to select these guys, and that's battleships. Select these. Did that wrong? Select. Select. Merge. Light cruisers, but right, destroyers. Okay, now we need more destroyers, so we can separate all destroyers. Select, select, merge. 18 destroyers, 11 light cruisers, 2 battleships, 2 battle cruisers. How do we look now? 6 battleships, 3 battleships, battle cruiser. Select that. Why am I doing that? Can't compute in. Still. Right, so. Select, select. Merge. 3 battle cruisers, 5 battleships, 11 light cruisers, 18 destroyers. We need a lot more destroyers on there. We need a lot more smaller ships, but that's going to be one main fleet. Subs have been produced, and we do currently have 6 other battleships, which we need to create into another fleet a little later on. So now we've done this, we can move up to tanks and armour variants, recovery rate, air support. That's no good to us at the moment. Industry-wise, presence efficiency cap, max output 10%, max factory state 10%. The other one, anything else we can do over here? 1910. Naval. Definitely keen on keeping our naval, our technology up to scratch with other nations. We can work on land doctrine stuff. Mass charge, flying speed 12%, division speed 5%, organisation loss when moving plus 5%. Downside, but we'll do it. And government modifier, we can now add another political advisor, which is going to be Ridge factory construction speed. 10%. Done. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to end the video there. It has gone on just a little longer than I would have hoped it to. Now, I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts of this mod in the comments below. Anything particular you'd like me to aim for in this? You want to let me know a bit of history about what went down during this whole period of time, as I'm not as clued up on the First World War as I am as the Second World War. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all on the next one.